What's up guys, Braddah Tatz here, and today I'm gonna be doing a Mochiko chicken recipe. I know there's a lot of recipes out there on YouTube. Auntie Beth's of Cooking and Crafting is one of my favorite recipes that are out on the YouTube channels today. And I basically took her recipe and kind of tweaked it out and Tatzified it. So stay tuned for my recipe. It's like hers, but you know, with a little bit of spice, a little bit of Braddah Tatz in the Mochiko. So stay tuned. Here we go. So we're gonna need some cornstarch, of course, the Mochiko. This is a sweet rice flour. You can't make Mochiko chicken without this, so you gotta have this. Also kikoman or shoyu of your choice. I like kikoman because it's more full flavored. Sugar, brown sugar, because it's also more full flavored. Then garlic salt and pepper. Okay, let's check out the ice box. Of course, we're gonna need the chicken, and then we're gonna need garlic, minced garlic. Not that much, but I like to have options. Egg and green onion. Okay, first let's get the batter ready. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, then you're gonna need, I don't know, Auntie Beth uses 4 tablespoons of Mochiko flour. And this isn't even the proper measuring because it's an actual tablespoon, not a measuring tablespoon. But yeah, we make do, you know what I mean? We adapt. 4. Actually, I like mine more battery, so being that I'm using 6 pieces of chicken, I'm gonna use a lot more. And then whatever's left over, you can use it to make butter mochi. Okay, that's about enough. This is about 1.5 cups right there. Then you take some shoyu. This is where the flavor is, guys. That's about 3/4 cup. Take some brown sugar. Brown sugar, babe. Brown sugar. I put that much only because the sugar will actually caramelize on the outside. So that's about, I don't know, 1/3 cup. Like I said, it's just cooking, so do what you like, but everything in moderation. Next, we're gonna add some minced garlic. About that much. Depends on how much you love garlic. I really love it, so I'm gonna add a little bit of extra. Okay. Garlic salt. Now you don't have to season too much now because there's a lot of salt in there from the shoyu, but you could always season at the end as well. Pepper. Now if you like a spicy kick, You can add chili pepper flake or sriracha to this mix. Okay. Then we add our eggs. I'm gonna put about 2 eggs in here. Next, you add your green onion. And then you mix. Mix, 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 mix. Mix, 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 mix. I know it seems a little thick and chunky right now, but don't fret, because this is gonna become all battery once you put your chicken in here. See? Just mix it up like that. It smells good already. Ooh-wee. I wonder if you could just make a butter mochi, savory butter mochi like this. This would be amazing, I think. Also, when you cut your green onion, save the stalks, because this you can plant in water and it will regrow and you'll never have to buy green onion again. Okay, next you're gonna cut your chicken into about 2 to 3 inch pieces. If it's super thick, you're gonna wanna pound them a little, because that way it'll cook evenly. The cut of chicken that I'm using today is thigh boneless chicken. And you just toss them all in here, like so. Then grab your chicken and you mix it within the batter, like so. I usually just put it in a Ziploc bag and then make sure that all the chicken is coated with the mochiko. But and then leave it in the ice box for 24 hours. That way it can marinate the chicken. And like I said, I know it looks kind of thick now, but you leave it in here for, if you don't leave it overnight, if you leave it for at least, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours, it'll become creamy and coated. All those flavors will be all over the chicken, and you don't have to use a spoon, okay? I'm just using one right now, which I don't know why. You can actually use your hands and get it all coated like this. This is actually better. See? And with the chicken in here, what it does is it releases, because of the salt in here, salt draws out moisture. And so it's drawing out moisture from the chicken right now. And that is creating your sauce, as you can see, you see? So I usually like to make my batter a little bit thicker, because I find when my batter is a little bit more wet, it doesn't stick to the chicken. And I want my batter to stick to my chicken, because that's where the flavor is, you know? Bam! I'll see you in 3 hours, guys. 3 hours later, take a look. See? I told you the batter was gonna get all macerated and really thick and creamy. So I don't want you to ever freak out that the batter is too thick, because the salt in here is gonna draw out the moisture, like I said, and create your batter. Okay, here we have our oil, and to check the indication to see if it's ready, you put your bamboo chopsticks in here. If you see a little bubbling, it's ready. The reason why I'm using chopsticks is I'm gonna transfer the chicken from the pot to the pan. That way there's no cross-contamination. And then, when you pull it out, your tongs. Okay, here we go, guys. Grabbing our Mochiko chicken. Just put it in there. And you cook it on medium. You cook it too high, the chicken will burn and the batter will cook, but the inside will still be raw. So you gotta cook it on medium, low and slow. Take your time. Everything tastes better when you take your time. This batch is actually going to my neighbors because I didn't have any cornstarch. And so I'm gonna gift them some Mochiko chicken. Cooking with the dog. You remember that? That Japanese cook, and then the dog would talk, and the dog would have this monotone voice. Cooking with the dog. Okay, maybe you guys don't. I might be too old for you guys. So what I have in here is the Mochiko chicken, slightly browning. You want to have enough room in between so it doesn't lower the temperature of the oil. Otherwise, it'll take longer to cook the chicken and your batter will be super greasy. So make sure you spread out your chicken. You don't cluster it too much together. Otherwise, it's not going to cook evenly. After about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how thick your chicken is, you're going to want to flip it over. You can tell the indication because the edges will start to turn a little bit more golden brown than the rest. You just flip it over like so. And wait another 3 to 5 minutes until the other side is cooked. At about this stage right here, your chicken is practically done. You can start pulling it out, plating it, garnish with a little bit of green onion on top, and you're good. There you go, guys. Mochiko chicken. Enjoy. So let's try one of Auntie Beth's Mochiko chicken recipe with a kick of Braddah Tatz, because I always add extra in my Mochiko chicken. So take hers and make it times 10. Take a look, guys. It's good, yeah. Whoa. Even if I do say so myself. Check out Auntie Beth of Cooking and Crafting. Cooking and Crafting, sorry. But if you want the Braddah Tatz recipe, just follow my recipe. Thank you, guys.